Okay, so I haven't recorded a video in quite a while, I think, and so this is just going to be another one of my rants of what's going on in my life for the few people who care, probably nobody, but I'll watch all my videos someday. I'll be like 85 years old and then watching myself when I'm young and going, what was I doing, you know? Well, anyway, here's the thing. So I've been working the new job. It's going better. I'm getting a little bit faster at the shelving, and that's good. And I'm hoping I can get up to quota by the end of my 3 month trial period. I guess it's kind of what you have a probationary period when you first start your first 90 days. And the thing is, I mean, it's shelving is complicated. The sorting part of my job is super easy. Um, you know, but yeah, I'm getting to know people, so the job's going well. But there's a lot of stress financially in trying to get my own apartment, and that hasn't been going well yet. I was turned down for not having credit history and for my income being too low. Figure that one out because the place I went that I applied for said that I had to have a minimum income of 2,200 a month, and I'm like, yeah, that's still higher than what I'm making now, until I start the overtime. That is, but I'm like, okay, either that or I had to have good credit. So here's the deal: is I have no credit history, so I went in to my bank and I applied for a credit card so that I can use it and then pay it off so that I will build a good credit history. It's weird, all this gatekeeping. It's like, well, all the things I'll have to do to get my own apartment. And speaking of which, I probably would still be sleeping in at this time in the morning, but I am gonna be going to another apartment complex and try to apply there. I'm gonna try everything until I finally find a place that lets me rent an apartment. Because the thing is, I'm making enough money now that it's possible that I'll be able to move out soon. And financially, it would actually make more sense to not move out and to stay living with my mom. Sure, our rent would go up, but not so much that I wouldn't be able to pay the difference with my money. But the reason I want to move out so much is for my freedom, to get away from my mother who's yelling at me. Like what in the world was she even yelling about a few nights ago in the middle of the night past midnight? Something about Kleenex in the bathroom. I don't even know. I didn't even ask at this point. Why bother? But yeah, so I can't relax. I can't read. I can't think while I'm at home and my mom's home. She's gone right now, and so I just wanted to record a short video, get my thoughts out. But I met with a new psychologist recently, and she referred me to some people, including a psychiatrist who she thinks should get me on an anti-anxiety medication, and I'm thinking that might not be such a bad idea. Considering the level of stress I'm at in my life with, nervous about the new job and trying to get my own place and finances and my mother and all that, maybe being on an anti-anxiety medicine for the time being wouldn't be such a bad idea. And in the past, I was kind of like, I guess I kind of didn't want to be on psych meds. Well, and part of the reason that I don't like to be on medication is not just, not just, well, I don't want to become dependent on medicine instead of just solving my emotional problems by other means, if possible. But there's also the issue of cost. Now, because I will be getting United Healthcare through my job, insurance, if I can have my medicine covered by my insurance, then yeah, I'm willing to try anti-anxiety medicine. I'm willing to try all kinds of things. And right now, of course, I'm on pain medicine for my other problems I've been having, which I'm not going to get into in this video. But I want to get my problems fixed so that I don't require any kind of medication. So maybe once life settles down, I will be able to go off an anti-anxiety medicine even if I start it. And after I get my physical problems fixed, I will not need the pain medicine. And the pain medicine is causing me oily skin and stomach pain every day, and yet it's not as bad as the pain that I experienced before the medicine. So I'm not doing all that well, but I'm trying to work this job, and the finances are just tough, you know? It's just too expensive to live, and I think that's something most people realize. Like, you have to pay like at least $700 to rent an apartment in Lee Summit. Like, seriously. And then food. Think about this. Let's say you only spend $10 a day on food. That's still, in a month, that's still $300 a month for one person's food. And I mean, even if you cut it down to only $5 a day for everything that you eat and drink, then it's still $150. So living is expensive. Everything takes so much money, which is why we've been eating out of food pantries when all I had was a part-time job. And you know, something's going to have to change financially. Finances and making sure that I do the new job right and don't get fired for being too slow. A lot of stress. So that's just what I'm going through right now. And I haven't had a chance to really talk to my friends, and it's just, oh man, it's this lifestyle and this stress is just killing me right now. So, but it's good. I mean, it's good that I got this job. It's good that I'll be getting health insurance. There's a lot of good things. It's just that the stress and the changes are overwhelming for me. And perhaps more than most people, I don't adjust to change very well. So anyway, yeah, I have phone calls to make, and I have to go to a new apartment complex and see about applying there. So I'm going to shut up now, but that's just what's going on in my life. Hopefully things will get easier.